About it. Zach got asked by this random middle schooler, "Hey, would you trade anything for these 3 Red Bulls?"
What if we get married and this is
Okay.
playing on a big screen? Who said that you can't meet anyone by staying inside your house?
Home. Me, because literally the elevator doors were about to close, and I was like, "No!" And I pressed the button. I was like, "Here you go. Like, thank you."
Hey guys.
Me to the elevator doors.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do this. Me to the elevator. Wait. Hey guys.
Oh shit! I forgot fucking glasses.
I don't have like a little thingy mabobber right now, but it's okay. I'll just use my.
Oh, I think I've used these. Oh no, I did use these. Fuck. Oh well.
Oh well, I'll just use this makeup brush. Hi guys, we're just girls, as you well know.
That we are.
So this week, Sabrina and I both went to GovBall. We
That's
went
true.
on different days.
Yeah.
Because we hate each other, actually, and we'd never want to see each other again.
Sure.
She was right there, but too far away. No, I went on Friday. Sabrina went on Saturday. She was supposed to go on Sunday.
I did go on Sunday.
You did?
Yeah, I ended up going.
I got mega for her.
After I put it on Reddit, I was like, "Hey guys, my friend and I are selling tickets." And then I put it on, and then as we were literally getting in through security, this person started a DM with me, and they're like, "Let me know." And I was like, "Girl." Oh no, we had already watched fucking not Roy Otis. Oh my god. There's this guy that's sung 365, and we're like, that kid. We had what kid, as if they're not fucking 30 years old. We watched those people, and then I saw my phone, and it was like, "Oh, let me know." And I was like, "Girl." Anyways, this week is zombie apocalypse.
We would have died if the zombie apocalypse happened
there. I'm fucking sick.
Oh, so it did happen, and you're infected. This is why I would win the apocalypse. Wait, sick of what?
Win is crazy. I don't know. I think I just have like a random cold. It's probably like because it was it poured on Saturday.
Yes. What do you mean it was
on Sunday?
Was it like dangerous to be there? Like, because it got moved to 4:30, right?
Yeah. So it was just like, what sucks is that I understand that they delayed it because it was going to rain, but it also ended up pouring during the festival. They're like, "Oh, we're scared of lightning," but we had known about the rain for the entire week. Okay. So it was like what? Like you guys, like, and it was 5 minutes before like gates open. So like people were literally, I don't know, people were like, "I've been waiting in line since 3 a.m. for barricade." It's not that fucking serious, girl.
No, it's not.
Not that serious.
Like, the artists aren't going to kiss you. So
exactly.
Why?
Unless you are literally going to be standing there for the next 9 hours for the people that you waited for headlining.
Yeah, it's not worth it because there's so many other booths. There's so many people to see. The DJ booths. I have so many videos to insert to this episode. All right, so I went with my cousin Marion. Sabrina went with Zach. Marion pulled the same shit that you did. She challenged me, the goat, the dog, to talk to as many women as we can because it's Walla month. It's gay month. Get that smirk out of here.
As you could see, rainbow.
Oh, yeah,
it's actually crazy. Sorry, let me just say this. The insane pull, or no, it's not pull. I'm trying to think of a word, but I can't think of it, obviously. The grip that rainbows have on like little girls up until like middle school, insane.
I've never had a grip on a rainbow.
And okay, let's settle down. I'm talking about always like coloring in rainbow order, organizing things in rainbow order.
Roy
when
G.
I would work
Biv.
at a daycare, yeah,
Roy G. Biv.
Like this little girl, oh, I love her down. Her art, like she would be at the art table for well over our art time, and like we'd leave her because she's like enjoying art. Always rainbow after rainbow after rainbow after. I'm like, period. Literally, like, why was she ombreing that shit at 4 years old?
Ooh.
3 years old.
I was actually a really shit color as a child.
Seems like it.
Oh, what the hell?
No, you're talking about the boots. You're talking about the boots. Oh no, you're talking about Marion.
So, as I think we talked about it last week, honestly. The Yukon party where I had to exploit myself.
Yes, Ted's.
Yes, heads. I did the same thing here because Marion, love her down. She thought she could beat me. Now, Mary and I are the same age. I've known each other. We've known each other since she was born. I got 4 months on her. That 4 months
Aren't
is
you
important.
cousins?
Yes.
Oh, it's like that POC cousin kind of
She's my,
thing. Okay,
but she
my fault,
is
my
my
fault, my fault.
cousin. I'm
Oh,
not gonna say anything else. She is my cousin.
okay.
But I got 4 months on her, and those 4 months were really important because why do I know how to talk to women suddenly? Why am I a literal pimp? Why?
Pimp name Slickback.
Slick back. I was incredible. I exceeded my own expectations. I was talking to this girl, was talking to this girl, was talking to this girl. And ladies, if you're listening, I'm interested in all of you equally. No, okay, let me yap it back. So we stayed with my friend Avanch, because I knew Sabrina had people at her house. I was like,
Literally, I told you to stay over at my place.
oh, damn it. Okay.
That's why I was confused. I was like, I wonder if Marcel's coming. This is like Friday morning. I was like, I wonder if she's gonna be here. And then I look at your location, and I was like, New Jersey. Okay. I was like,
what the hell? Damn it. I should
yeah,
really
bitch, start
open
writing
him.
stuff down.
I
Start
gotta
writing
open.
stuff down. You and
Yeah.
Isaac need to get your fucking memory in check.
Yes. I just learned on TikTok. My sister sent me a TikTok. Teeth health is really connected to brain health. So I need to start flossing more if I don't want dementia. And actually, she sent me that at like, no, I watched it at like 2 a.m. I was like, because I'm really scared about that. So I'm going to be flossing a lot now. Not that I didn't floss before, of course, but regardless. Okay, so I was in New Jersey. Also, his mom wanted me there, so I'm sorry. I just got too many. I got
Twofer.
too many people that love me, and I got a free shirt.
Oh, really?
From his mom. Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I need to wear it. I'll wear it next episode. I won't remember this. So Marin and I got there. Suddenly, everyone's against me. Everyone's like, Marcella, you don't do anything to pull people. Marcella, like, you just stand
Who?
there. Bitch ass Devonch. And my cousin Marion. I'll give it to
I
her.
thought you were referring to other people. I was like,
No.
in
I'll give it to
comparison,
Marion.
come on now.
She can say it. Marion can say it. That's fine. Devonch.
He's a man.
He's a man, first of all. So I was like, guys, calm down, first of all. Second of all, what the hell? Are we not friends? Why don't you have confidence in me? Third of all, I'm gonna win tomorrow. I'm gonna win.
And also, why wouldn't you, if you're saying I get no bitches, why wouldn't you help me and set me up with someone? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No, seriously.
That's so right. I've been doing this instead of this. I mean to do this instead of this for all my sign language community folks. I don't know. But yes. They were doubting me. I was angry, so therefore I won. So the challenge was to get as many women's digits or Instagrams. I didn't go for digits because personally I find that to be creepy, and I wouldn't, as a woman, give that out. So I was like, let me go for Instagrams, and the challenge was also for men, of course, but it's gay month. Why would I do that? And let me tell you, literally that night, so I follow this girl on I listen to this girl on Spotify. She's up and coming. I know she's gonna blow up. And then I was like, let me follow her on Instagram because I'm usually right about these things. So let me like jump on the train. Yes. That was a couple days ago. When I was over there, she followed me back. Oh, she followed me back. She followed me back. And she's so pretty. And we've been talking. And we've been talking. We've been talking until this day.
To this day.
Yes.
To this day.
Uh-oh. It's still recording?
Yeah.
I closed my phone by accident. Damn.
Till
of course
this
I had
day.
the power.
So, Okay, so I've already like started winning because I started talking to her, and we get to the festival. This is my first festival, by the way. I want to go to more. I want to go
Oh,
to
it's mine
more.
too.
Really? Ah, we should have been there
Yes.
so we could take each other's first. And it was Marion's first festival. Was it Zach's first festival?
No, he went to Coachella.
What the? Oh,
He went to
he
Coachella
did.
last year or something,
What the hell?
or 2 years ago.
It was actually really fun. It wasn't what I was expecting. Um, but surprisingly, I wasn't there. I thought I was gonna be like sat in front of the stage the entire time. I was actually just walking around because I love music. I don't even care if I know the person. But we were walking a lot, and it was super
Yeah,
hot. I was sweating like a sinner in church, and man, those drinks were good though.
yeah. What'd you get?
So we went
What's
to,
crazy? Wait, sorry. Before, like, when we get to the next music thing, we have to start talking about zombie apocalypse
oh
because
yes.
in all of our themed episodes, we have not spoken about the actual theme,
Sorry,
but this one we have to.
because this is an important theme, honestly,
Yes,
because we talk about this theme way too often. I got Hennessy Mojito.
I think Zach got that.
It was good. It was refreshing. And then Marion got the lemonade thing. And then we ended up going to. Did you go to the Hennessy booth thing?
Yeah, but it started raining again, so we didn't
Oh,
get to do anything.
you should
But
have gotten
because it was raining,
upstairs. The upstairs was dope.
oh, Zach and Fatih went up there. Because we met up with Zach's friends, Meadow and Fatih. But we got a Hennessy Octo, buddy.
What?
They just handed it out in line.
All right. So I
Because
didn't
we
get.
didn't get to go to the claw machine because it was raining.
Oh, I didn't get any freebies because I didn't like standing in line. So we were just walking around, drinking, dancing, singing. We were basically kids in America doing their thing, you know? Kids in America by the Muffs.
And then that was Little Dark Age by MGMT.
Hey, Perm.
Period.
But
Oh
no,
wait, and we
was
could
it?
also do Zombie by the Cranberries. Now wait, you're gonna say, Marcella, Sabrina, Zombie by the Cranberries isn't about zombies. It's a political song about the Troubles. Trust and believe we know. We're not stupid. We know it's about the Troubles.
Yes,
But
we do.
then, inherently, zombies are also political because they started in Haiti and it was about enslaved people and it was about literally just zombies as a whole. Quick lesson. It was after the enslaved people came to Haiti
Mm-hmm.
because of slavery and
Slavery.
you know they oh my god, I'm trying to think, a cross between, oh my god, traditional African and Haitian like religion, and there was an influence of Catholicism that mixed together made this religion or something called Vodou, not voodoo because it's
Oh.
spelled VODOU. And then it was pretty much, oh, there's this video that I was watching the other like day about it, but it's like this person takes your soul, and the whole premise of zombies is no food, no sleep, and you're forced into no ending labor, which is quite literally slavery. So pretty much it was like death is the only way to free yourself from slavery, but then even after death, you have to fucking flee slavery because bitch, you're a slave anyways. I didn't mean bitch in there, sorry. But, and then I wrote down this line because I went to go watch her video back, and then I'll also put it in here. But she said this line, and it ate down. They're traumatized victims of colonialism, later appropriated and turned into monsters by colonizers. Because then the U.S. came in, and like, when did Haiti get their freedom? In like 1804? Is that too soon? I know that they were one of the first ones in
Let me look it up.
South America or Central America, if you'd like to refer to them as that. And the U.S. came in at like in like 1915, heard about this, and they were like, you know, it would be awesome if we just took it again. And then a movie came out, and the white lady was the victim, naturally. What was it
Track.
called? And then I was right. 1804.
Oh wait, oh no, I was. Oh yes, January 1st, 1804. I was saying tracks about the Light Lady, but yes, you are correct.
Oh, yeah. No, her,
Wow.
because like I was scrolling and it's like, those people that are like, or no, like they're like, oh, if you could, okay, if you had to talk about one subject for half an hour to win $1 million, what would it be about? And she was like, I would talk about this. And I was like, wait a minute, now I'm intrigued. And then I went into a whole deep dive naturally, as I do with
Oh.
anything that I see. And yeah,
Wow,
so
you
there's
are a
that.
research queen. I did not do any research on zombies. My research is The Walking Dead. However, I do enjoy
Mm-mm.
yours more. Um,
So
on
that's why, well, originally zombies is in there because we put it in there, but then zombie, everything is political.
everything. Well, yes, everything is political. Art is political, most definitely. Tips off, hats off. Speaking of political art, Hamilton. I just sent you a TikTok. I don't think you
Oh,
care
I
for
didn't finish
Hamilton.
watching that. I didn't finish watching it.
Um, they all wore black for the death of democracy, mega purr, and the only person that wore red was the king. No, back to zombies though, because I don't want to go on a Hamilton deep dive. I think that would be my topic for 30 minutes. What would you be yours? Probably the zombie apocalypse, actually.
Maybe that. I don't know if I had, like, I feel like I just have small, like, I don't know enough about one topic. I just know snippets of small things from
Mm.
like
She's
Jack of all
multifaceted.
trades.
She
Jack
has
of all
so many
trades is a master
hats.
to none or whatever that fucking thing is.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, yeah, I don't know anything about, like, if I had to talk about something for half an hour, I could do that with anything. But
Yeah,
if I had to
because we're
know,
yappers at heart.
yeah, if I had to know like specific information about certain things, I feel like someone would have to give me the subject and then I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, let me see in my brain if I could talk about it for half an hour.
Okie dokie.
So I really don't know.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, one big misconception about me that Sabrina has is that I won't survive the apocalypse. And yes, you have your points. However, however, I think I will. I think about it far too often. So, I revealed this to Sabrina maybe like 2 years ago. But every time I'm in a group of people, regardless when it is, regardless who it is, it's like whatever new group of people. Could be at lunch, I could be at breakfast, I could be in class. I'm like, if the zombie apocalypse happened right now, would I survive with these groups of people? And most of the time, the answer is no, because the group of people I'm surrounded with are
It's
stupid.
ass.
But sometimes it's yes. But I feel like due to me thinking about it that often, I kid you not, this is a daily thought. This is the Roman Empire everyone's talking about. I think about it daily. So surely that has some merit to it. And I think I will survive for a long time. That's my
And
point.
it's okay. And here's another thing. This is not like a shit hits the fan kind of situation where it's like it happens to
Mm-hmm.
us. Like this is us thinking in like movie and like TV esque and like video game scenarios. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
this isn't us being like this is us having a quirky conversation about the zombie apocalypse, not like a shit hits the fan kind of situation where you're like everything goes out the fucking door and people become,
Zombies.
yeah, and they go
Walkers.
back to like.
Though we would win that situation too. Naturally.
So we did speak. We had a draft last time. We had a
Okay.
draft with our friends last time. Who's in this draft now?
Okay. On my team, no offense, Christine, I'm not putting you on my team. Because
She
Christine,
cures cancer, and you're not putting her on your team.
she wants to die
Oh,
during the
what a
apocalypse.
freaking waste!
I had your mom on my team, but she also wants to die. Everyone I want on my team wants to die. No,
Because they're on your
Christine
team.
also. Girl. No, also
Damn
Christine
that.
can't multitask. She can't walk fast, so I can't have her on my team. She's too slow. Too slow. I'd have Erica on my team because Erica knows a lot about bugs and plants, and every time we go out, she finds something. Every time we go on to trails, she finds something and we eat it. She's a forager. I
Period.
would survive with Erica. Who else? Who else? If I could have you on my team, I would, of course, because I know you would win. Would you have me on your team, that's a different question, and that's fine.
It really depends on what apocalypse we're talking about.
Okay, let's specify
There's
the
The Walking
zombies.
Dead, there's
Yes.
World War Z, and then there's Cordyceps Last of Us video game, not the show.
Okay.
Fuck the show.
Oh, I like season 1. I haven't started season 2.
Never mind.
Okie dokes. I always go for Walking Dead zombies, but I think Last of Us zombies would be the most accurate. Unfortunately. I would understand if you didn't want me on your Last of Us team. That's fine. I'm not good at video
If we
games.
were Last of Us and like we were in like not like a commune or like a community, I'd be like, yes, period. Like, but if it were anything else, girl, I wouldn't even survive the fucking Last of Us zombies. So
also, I don't. Not to bring myself down
but still,
because
maybe.
I'm awesome. Yes, of course. But I don't think I bring anything to a zombie apocalypse team other than charisma. Charisma in my face. That's it. That's all I
can
bring.
cook. I can make jam.
Oh,
I
okay.
I can.
I can drive fast.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Evasive driving maneuvers.
That's me. Put me on a team, F1.
Put me right, yeah.
Put me in
like
coach.
a $3 million car. Put me in, coach.
Put me in coach.
What else? If there are children still in this scenario, I can take care of them.
I would kill up. Oh, never mind. Too political.
I could take care of them if they will, please.
Oh, that's true. Who would you have on your zombie apocalypse team? Because I can't really think of anyone else that I know currently. Oh, maybe I wouldn't put Marion on my team. Sorry, Marion.
I would put...
Actually, she's really athletic. She can be on my team, but she won't add anything to it. She'd just survive with me. She'd be the heart of the team.
The charisma.
The charisma. But I'm the charisma.
Oh, but, you can never have too much.
Oh, true.
Let's see. I would have Alyssa on my team. Okay, she's smart. She's resourceful. She really wants to get into a fight.
Oh.
So. I don't know. I think Zach said he wants to die, but I don't know. So I'm not putting him on my team.
I'll take Zach.
Okay. Zach. I just don't know. I don't like remember our conversation from last time. Would I put Emma on there? Emma used to play soccer, so she can do long distance running. Oh. I need to see all my friends run at full speed. I need to see that happen, and then we can go from there. Okay. But Zach and I talk about this all the time. There are certain things that we need to see each other do. Like last time we did karaoke for my birthday, and that's the singing at full potential vibe. Now I need to see them running at full potential. I need to see it because I haven't run this like that in a long time.
To me, like in passing, maybe last year, and my heart dropped, and it just dropped again because the thought of you perceiving me while I run.
That's terrifying. The thing, though. It's like that's the thing. Like I need to be able to see you at your most vulnerable. I need to see it.
Can I trade first? I need to trade.
Yeah, go start now. I should probably use the freaking gym that's in this place, but I don't. Oh well.
Well, my girlfriend's in there. One of them. I don't know. I have a lot.
Oh, the one from pool?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, I got a lot. There was a lot of pretty people at the festival. I would definitely die. There were so many people serving. There was too many people serving. A lot of high heels. Everyone would have died during the zombie apocalypse, regardless of what type.
My feet were hurting with Converse and freaking my Reebok sneakers. Like I thought my toenails were gonna fall off last night when I was sleeping.
Oh,
I couldn't.
I just had like huge calluses, huge, gigantuan calluses.
Calluses or blisters?
I actually don't know the difference, and I feel like we just had this conversation actually.
Blisters are like when they like welt up and like they have like the liquid in them, but calluses are the ones that have been formed over.
Calluses. But I just recently got a blister for like the third time in my life, and I was like, what the hell is this? But so I went to the DJ booths to spend most of my time at GovBall. I need to go back. I need to go to more DJ sets, and I know you've been to DJ sets. I think that's where I belong, actually, because I got a DJ's Instagram. and she was so pretty, and she was so cute,
Period.
and she was like her second time DJing, and she was at GovBall, and she was so good. And all the DJs at the Red Bull place were African, except I know there's 3, but I can only remember 2 of them, so at least 2 of them were African. I don't remember the third, but super dope. Great transitions, great going back to your roots. The dancing was incredible. And then while they were playing these jams, I got to talk to so many people. I didn't know I was that personable. It was probably like I got a double shot. That's probably why, actually. But there was this girl. And, I forgot. Oh, damn, I forgot. Damn, I forgot. Oh,
Damn, I forgot.
All right.
How many sizes in that sauce sleeve?
Look. It's a bracelet. Ah! So this girl.
What does it say? I'm like me leaning in trying to see. You're not showing me.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I need to hold this. Okay. So it says find heaven, but the E's are F's. I don't know why, but she's a raver, and
Oh, period. Oh, that's where you go.
yes, I did that. So Marion,
She held your hand.
She held my hand.
Oh my god.
But I'm the worst cousin in the world because I'm really bad with eye contact. Like when I look at someone and they're looking at me, I just keep looking. No matter how pretty or ugly they are, I keep looking. And I look away and I look back because I'm like, why are you looking at me? But they perceive that as like, come talk to me. So these 2 guys came up to us, and I was yapping for them for maybe 1 second, and then I see this girl in my peripheral vision, and I'm like, oh, she's so pretty, I want to talk to her. And I left the guys with Marion. And he was a dancer though, so they were just like, but it isn't the vibe. But this girl, she had all these bracelets. I'm like, oh my god, are you a raver? And we talked about shows. We talked about gay shows. Heartstopper. Gay shows, yes. And she was like, oh my god, yes, let me give you a bracelet. I'm like, oh, let me give you mine. Now, I'm entering my maximalist era. I have a ton of bracelets on my hands. However, they're all very pretty. Not to say that this is not pretty, but they're not
in
beaded
comparison.
bracelets.
Like that's like a yeah.
Yes. So I give her one of my pretty ones, and she's like, "No, don't give me that." I'm like, "No, I have to. We have to do it the right way." And we did the. It was my first time doing it, and now I'm a certified raver. We need to go to a rave.
Certified classic.
Because this is my first gift from one of my lovers. Wanna be my lover?
Damn, I forgot. No, you're talking about certified rave. We have to go to a rave.
We have to go to a
Yeah.
rave. We have to go to more DJ sets because genuinely, I think that was my favorite part of GovBall. Like, yes, I love seeing Tyler, the creator. However, I was really scared of the mosh pits. Yes, I love seeing Tyla. However, I was really scared of the men also watching her. Yes, I really love seeing the Weija Project. Period. That was it. But I want to go to a rave. I want to go to the DJ sets because suddenly I'm a dancer. Suddenly, I have the charisma of a 21-year-old man who has a 6-pack and like 5 bajillion biceps. Suddenly, I could be on Love Island.
I have to watch that. I haven't yet.
Please. I'll give you my account. You have to watch.
What did I do? No. So Zach was filming this video. I don't know what the fuck the back of my head looks like. I'm gonna have to blur that. I can't look away. Where's the sticker? I'm gonna fall backwards. Okay.
Oh, okay, fair.
So Zach made stickers to hand them out, and also like we were talking about rejection therapy the night before, so we're like, now we just have to talk to a bunch of people, right? So he made these stickers. I can't.
Those are so cutesy.
And it has like some of the headliners, except for Benson Boone. He didn't put him on there on purpose.
Okay, perfect.
He put. I don't know who's who. I know there's Tyler, Olivia, Fade, Young Miko, and then Hosier. But I don't know.
Is it Hosier or Hosier?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I know Zach told me before, like when the first episode posted, but I don't really remember. But we saw young Miko in full love, even though it was pouring down on us. And there was the thing. Okay, so we interacted with two people. Like I literally. Okay. Let me. Okay.
Okay.
So I heard myself through your thingy. So we walk through the crowd, get there, and there's this guy. He was huge. He was so tall. I literally turned around because I don't know how I started talking to him, but I was like, "Hi, blah blah," blah. And I was like, "Can you take a picture?" And then with my camera, and he's like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "That picture came out like shit. I look so bad. That's on me. That's on me, bro. I don't know if you're out there. That's on me." But then he's like, "Do you want one like with the stage in the background?" I was like, "Okay, sure." So then it was with the stage in the background, and this girl was standing next to him, and she was like, "It's good, it's good." I was like, "Okay, thank you, thank you." I said thank you to her instead of thank you to him.
No, never think of it.
And I was like, "Oh, thank you, whatever." And so we started talking to her, and she was like, we said we were talking about something, and then we turned back around, we're listening to whoever was talking on the stage or whatever, and then it started downpouring, and then we started talking to her again, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm 30." I was like, "You're 30? You're 30?" She did not look 30 at all. She did not look 30 at all. I was like, "What the fuck is your skincare regime, bitch?" And then she's like, "Yeah, my husband." I was like, "Husband?" Oh no, I think she mentioned her husband first. She's like, "Yeah, my husband's looking for me." I was like, "Husband?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm 30. I was like, "You're 30?" And then she's like, "Yeah, like," and then she says something else. She's like, "Yeah, and we have a kid." And I was like, "A kid?" I literally was like, she's like, "My husband." I was like, my jaw kept dropping. She's like,
That's
"My
so
husband." I was like,
scary.
"And I'm 30, and I have a kid." What?
Damn.
I literally, Zach was like, because I was also drunk.
Oh.
Because I had gotten, just that day, it was like 4:30. We had pre-gamed here a little bit. And then he bought me a beatbox because I never had a beatbox, even though that's a fucking like 21-year-old drink. I was like, I don't give a
I've
fuck. I'm
never
not paying
had one either.
$50,000 to get drunk at this festival when I could just pay $20 and lose my mind. So I was off my rocker. And then that brought me back to when I was on the train going to donate some clothes with my sister. And this kid, it was 8:30 in the morning. He was ringing a beatbox. And I had already heard about like beatboxes, like whatever. But then drinking one on Saturday and then thinking back to that man drinking one at 8:30 in the morning. Sir, do you need help? What are you going through? Please get some help. 8:30 in the morning.
Damn.
It was like on a Tuesday too. I was like, what are you going through?
A divorce?
No, he was our age. I think he was younger.
Oh, never mind. Could be going through a divorce. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah. But damn, I was like, that dude's a fucking animal. Animal by Sir Chloe. Marcella, you're frozen. Marcella, you're frozen. Marcella? Hello? Now I have to text her. Give me a second. Where's her contact? Girl, you're frozen. What's going on in the video? And that was Note to Self by the Mild High Club, Out of Touch by Daryl Hall and John Oates, Hall and Oates, and Hungry Heart by Bruce Springsteen.
Hi, guys.
Why are you saying hi? We're already halfway through the episode.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, our shit cut out as if it were a zombie apocalypse. It fucking cut out after we tried to come back yesterday. And here we are again, filming the next day.
Mm-hmm. Would you, in the same clothes, by the way, so no continuity
No,
errors.
literally, I just put on the same clothes.
No continuity errors. Would you document your time in the zombie apocalypse? Like a diary, a camcorder?
fuck is going on with my
What
camera?
would you do?
If I had a camcorder, which I do want one, not the fat ass one that I have, like the big one that we use for the movie thing. I do want to find a battery for that though. Like I want to find a way for that to work. But I do want like a handheld one.
Yeah. I feel like
But
if
then
you
like
have
at the
one,
same time, it's like, how long is that battery gonna last?
you're just gonna keep finding batteries like in Resident Evil.
I can okay, and I have my rechargeable ones, so like I have to bring around the charger.
Whatever.
What else? Well, we also did we already finish our draft?
I I don't think I think I only had 2 people in my draft, and you just put Alyssa and Fatima in your draft, but not Zach. Sorry, Zach. Sorry.
Yeah, Fati wants to fight people just like I do, so I'll put her on my team. She's ready. Literally on because I almost got into a fight Saturday.
How? Where?
So I was watching Young Miko, and then after Young Miko, Zach was like, I'm hungry, and I was like, well, I have to go to the bathroom. So we went our separate ways, did what we had to do, came back, and I had made a friend with this girl, and I was like, okay, here's this beer can, because I had helped her find her husband, like, by holding up the beer can, and he found her. So I was like, take this beer can, hold it up at, like, this time, around this time, and we'll find you. So we're going back, and I was like, excuse me, con permiso, like, and I know that saying excuse me and, like, you know, pardon me, like, isn't just gonna let people through. It's just like a turn signal. Like, just because you have it on doesn't mean you're gonna be allowed in, right?
That is true, unfortunately.
So I know, but it's not like I was literally just grabbing them and pushing them over, like just pushing through. Like I literally was being like, sorry, excuse me, like my friend's up there, she's holding up that Stella can, like that's literally her. Can I just get back to her? And whatever, these people were letting us through perfectly fine. And then I guess this one lady, this one white guy pushes by them, right? These 2 girls. And then we're trying to walk by and she's like, oh my fucking God, like you don't need to be up there. And I was like, my friend's up there. My friend's up there. And and I was like, my friend's up there, like, sorry, just trying to like get by. Like, we'll get out of your way. Right? How the fuck am I supposed to see? No. How the fuck am I supposed to see now? There's 300 plus people in front of you. What the fuck do you mean? How am I supposed to see now?
Like
Maybe grow?
Able to see before.
And he hasn't even come on the fucking stage. Like, and then what else? Like, whatever. She's like, I can't even see. And then she's like, can you move over? I slide to the left. She goes, no, the other way. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. And I never say you're welcome. I hate saying you're welcome.
Dude, you're too
I say no
kind.
problem.
I wouldn't have slide. I wouldn't have done anything. I'd be like,
but I was like, all right, whatever.
See anyway?
So then she started like saying, she started saying snarky stuff behind me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We watched like 2 songs. I didn't hear y'all singing behind me. Do you even know who the fuck Fade is? Like, be fucking for real. What songs do you know? Name 5. And so then I was like, you know what? Like, one, it was Olivia Rodrigo, and Zach and I weren't gonna stay for her really.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, like let's just watch. We started walking out. I was like, I'm already done. Like I already fucking watched him. I just want to get out. Oh, you're done watching already? Yeah, I saw him in Colombia. Yeah, me too. Congratulations. What the fuck do you want me to do? Maybe instead of paying for a flight to Colombia, maybe pay for some fucking shampoo because your hair looked like shit and it looked greasy and it looked dirty. And let's also talk about the fact that I wouldn't be saying that about anyone else except for you because you're being a rude fucking bitch. But also, if you wanted to get closer to the stage, you easily could have just started walking behind us too. You just weren't trying to get closer to the stage. When people were like, excuse me, I'd be like, all right, respect. I'm not going to get closer to who? I don't know all of Ray's songs, so I wasn't on Sunday. I'm not going to go all the way to the fucking like front barricade if I don't know her songs. Just because you don't want to try to get closer, that's not my fault. You easily could have like slid in behind her, been like, "Oh shit, let's go with them," and I've been like, "Yeah, bitch, let's go." The fuck?
Yeah,
no,
and that's
she didn't
what I
want to
was
do that.
doing on Friday. I would just like grab someone and go, because that's the culture there.
It's like it's not like I'm pushing by people.
No.
Again, they didn't have a problem with the white guy fully pushing them aside. Like, oh my god, touched me. Get over yourself. Get over yourself.
That sounds horrid. They won't survive the apocalypse. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah. So
Do
Flati's on
you?
my team because then I
Okay.
told her and she was like, and then on Sunday she's like, I really want to fight someone. I was like, okay, and she's like, okay, we need to find someone. And then someone like moved by, like they pushed by, and I was like,
Dude, you'd love the mosh
okay,
pits on Friday.
no, I wouldn't have. I have PTSD. Thanks a lot, Ryan. But I was like,
Hi, Ryan.
hi, Ryan. Does he even watch? Probably not. But I was
I'll
like,
send this clip.
I'm not. I was like, I'm not gonna.
That was really
Yeah.
scary. Imagine this. I'm at least like 5, maybe 3,
You're
and
5'2".
3, 5,
I'm
4.
5'2". I'm not
No,
5'2". I'm 5'3".
I was gonna shake shots, but okay. So I'm inebriated, most definitely. I haven't been into an official mosh pit. I've only been into my friends' mosh pits. Those were tolerable. Why did it like start like a tornado, like a whirlwind? People and like, I'm getting sucked in. It was really scary, and it was always by us. I don't know if that was just my perspective or there was multiple pits, but I was scared. I was holding on to Marion. I did not know how to move. I was like, too many people, too many people. I thought I was gonna get killed. A lot of people stepped on my toes.
Ouch.
Very ouchies. I don't think I'd. Next time, I think I will just watch him from far away because I don't think I like mosh pits like that. And I actually don't understand the appeal of. Well, I do want to hit someone. Like, that's just one of my goals in life,
Mm.
but not in a mosh pit because I don't know them. And they're strangers. And I'm not going to lie, it's mostly white men. And that was like really scary, very PTSD. Very scary. I don't like it.
Yeah. Who else?
Mm,
Yeah.
I think I have planned.
Emma can run long distance.
That's
So
what you did say yesterday.
yeah. And I don't know a lot of men, so
I think Abby would just keep me company. I think my team is just keeping me company, keeping me sane during the apocalypse. I don't think I got any, except Erica. I don't think I got any people that could aid me in any way. No one knows how to hunt. No one knows how to cook raw meat. I might not survive, but I'll survive through heart.
mm-mm.
I'll do it. I hope when the apocalypse starts, I'm not on Cape though, because
Yeah, that'd blow.
that would blow, and also I'm surrounded by waters like 3 different
Wait,
ways.
that's the same thing with me. We're both on islands.
Oh, so we'd both
We're
die.
both island gals.
Island guy. No, I wouldn't want to be in a city either. I have a plan, but I don't think I should say my plan on this podcast because what if other people like copy me? But I definitely
Yeah,
have a
don't do that.
plan. Yes. And also my plan is like controversial, apparently. Do you
Who are you
remember?
sacrificing?
No, I'm not
Oh.
sacrificing anyone. I'm sacrificing my own morals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to
Oh,
survive.
okay.
hmm
Oh, okay.
hmm What's your zombie plan?
Um, well, I don't actually know.
See, this is why.
It was like all planned around Connecticut, and like
Yes.
I would plan, I had a plan for New York, but then I was like, my original plan was because I used to watch The Walking Dead at like fucking 8 years old. So I did have a plan for New York, but this is my 8 year old plan. And
Okay.
then I moved to Connecticut, then I had a Connecticut plan, and then I moved back to New York, so I have to reevaluate my
Get
plan.
this, guys. Sabrina would not come and retrieve me if she was in Connecticut and if I was in Connecticut. She'd stay where she was and let me
Yeah,
fend for
because you're closer
myself.
to the city. You're closer to
But you would
you
be
were
like,
closer to New
you
Haven.
okay? But you wouldn't be like, my friend's out there. Let me go commune with her.
Would you do that for me?
Yeah.
Right. It took you a little bit. It took you a little bit.
Sorry. Okay. But I was still a little butthurt. But at least you weren't like Miss Peace Knife over there, just leaving
He's
everyone.
not. Snipe.
Our friend P Snipe said specifically that she will not even try to survive with any of us. She will just drive home immediately.
Makes sense. I mean, she's out there. I literally in my New York plan, because my dad drives motorcycles or used to. I was like, oh yeah, like I'll learn as an 8-year-old to ride a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
I'll pick it
I
up.
haven't gotten there yet.
Oh,
How many years later? Yeah, kind of lacking.
what was that?
I was moving the thingy up to see what songs we had next, and I accidentally clicked on the last one.
Okie dokes.
What else?
Did you get food there? I wanted to get a
Yes.
hot dog, but much like you, Marion was very judgmental of hot dogs, and I just didn't count her.
Other chills. First day, no. Zach just got me a drink, and then because we got there at 4:30 or after 4:30, so we had already eaten. And then he got food. Hello, he had gotten food at like 7, I think. And then we went home, had food, or came home, had food, and then Sunday, Meadow didn't want the arepa that she got, so I ate that. And then I think towards the end, I'd gotten like these loaded fries from the same place that was selling the gyros.
Delicious. I got bunk chicken and fries.
Oh, Zach had chicken nuggets and fries, and he said that they were the most unseasoned thing he's
They
ever
were.
eaten in his fucking life.
They were.
That like you need sauce on every single bite.
Yes, and I was too lazy to get up and get sauce. But I met the loveliest. She was such a yapper. I think she'd be great on this podcast because first of all, I'm waiting in line, and she just like turns around. She's like, "Hi." Blah, blah, blah. Do you remember Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? She's that like
Coco?
she's Coco.
What the
She
fuck
just
is
started going.
Coco?
She's like, and she just starts yapping. I don't even
Period.
know what she was talking about, but she was just like, "Yeah, and my friends are over there," like
My
literally
friends over there.
50 feet over there. She's like, "Yeah, I keep leaving them and making new friends, but like it's all good. Like I love festivals," and she was just so fun loving. I'm like, wow, you are what serotonin is. Wow.
I mean, you made a lot of friends. I spoke to a lot of people. It was for literally Zach and I were like, it's rejection therapy time. Might as well.
I don't even think
Spoke
you
to a lot of
need
that stuff.
rejection therapy.
It wasn't rejection therapy. It was like more like oh my god, what is that called? Exposure therapy.
But every
But it
year you
also
make
low
like the
key was.
same.
I know, and I've gotten better every year.
Yes, that's why I don't think you need it anymore because I just don't perceive you in that way. You will always talk to
But
strangers.
I talk to strangers because I have to. This was because I just wanted to.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like, oh, what's going on up there? Like I can't just be like, damn, let's just walk up with everyone and fucking go to our doom. I'm like, hey, do you know what's going on up there? Oh yeah, this, that, and other. Oh okay, and then I turn around and go back to wherever the fuck I was. You know, but this time I was like, oh, I actually don't know. Who did I? Yeah, there were conversations. Oh, like the lady behind us. I was like to this guy who was cute. I was like, "Can you take a picture of me and my friend?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "Yeah." I'm not gonna enter those pictures because I look like shit. But I was like, and then he was like, "Do you want the stage in the background?" I was like, "Yes, please." And she was like looking as we were taking the pictures, and she was like, "They're good." And I was like, "Thank you so much." Did I say this before, or was this off camera?
This is off cam.
Oh, okay, so that.
I hope.
So then I hope so, because bitch, I'm gonna cut this whole shit out again. What's your skincare routine?
What's great? Did you ask that?
No,
What the hell?
I couldn't. We just spoke about young Miko.
But you should have asked for her skincare routine as a conversation starter, and then you would have gotten her number. And
I know I should have asked for her number and been like, hey. And then I would have been like, you know what? Since I'm getting your number, let me get your number too.
Your
Damn!
husband?
Damn! No, the cute guy that was next to us.
Oh, okay.
Damn! Damn! Damn!
You look extra southerner right now.
I wish I had gotten when we were at the Party City with who was it? Zach? Were you there with Zach?
Me?
Yeah.
I was never at Party City with Zach.
Oh,
Never ever.
who was I with? But you know those hats that just the the stupid hats? I should have gotten one of those. They're so cool. I have pictures. I don't know where they are though. Wish.
No idea what you said. Yeah. I am dead.
What else? What else? What else?
I could have gone Sunday, but I didn't want to buy a ticket. No,
Makes
not
sense.
Sunday. Saturday. My friend of a friend was selling tickets, but only one, so I didn't want to leave Marion alone. I was like, yeah, and also I need to stop spending
Makes
money
sense.
like expeditiously. I really do. It's a real problem. And that's why I'm gonna spend money tonight.
I'm getting ripped tonight.
It's a dead man walking at the end of it.
Literally, I felt like a fucking dead man walking.
Dude, I wish I was still wearing my Fitbit, but like that's just not good for my mental health. But I feel like I was walking like at least 10 miles that day. I thought all the stages were close, but also I'm very directionally challenged. And Marion's not that better, but she was better. But we kept going around in circles trying to be like, where's Keels? Keels is right there. We're like, let's go this way. And so much walking, I felt like a dead man walking at the end of the night. Dead man walking by the script. And that was Way Down We Go by Kayla and Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Dead Man Walking. I did not know that song off the radio. I read that song off of fan fiction. You know,
that was the same with me and Note to Self by the Mile High Club.
Oh, what fandom? Not saying? I'll say it. I don't care. I don't care. Dead Man Walking was off of Wattpad. I low key. This is what we're doing with this podcast by entering bits of music in between. It's the same thing that Wattpad was doing. And
with their playlists.
Yes, a little side note. I opened a book at Barnes and Nobles and it had a playlist.
I saw that on TikTok.
Very Wattpad of them. Give Wattpad its dues, please. But I was.
It has like ads now. I heard.
It does.
That's just what I heard.
It does. I still read, guys. I'm an avid reader. Not of this fandom though. I was. I was reading a Danon.
I didn't know that's what you were gonna say.
What did you think I was gonna say? No, I was reading that, and Dead Man Walking was a part of the playlist, and I was like, damn. As like a 15-year-old, I was like, damn, this is deep. And I added that shit immediately to my playlist.
So deep.
Honestly, like half of my music library is fan fiction.
It's fan fiction?
I think so. It's really sad. It's not sad. I'm reading. What are you
doing?
Yeah,
it's true. I'm reading like crack? I was reading like 10,000 plus 100,000 words a night. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and it was good. It was good books.
It was entertaining, so.
I'm not ashamed.
Kept me hooked. Kept me hooked.
Hooked on what?
Phonics.
That was good. No, I need to get back. I tried to get back into fan fiction yesterday, but I stopped.
Yesterday? Just yesterday.
I was like, I should probably read something. I'm really craving, like, maybe it's me, like, sitting in my childhood bedroom, stuck in my childhood home, post-grad, but I was craving something familiar, and I tried reading something, did not stick.
From who?
I was on
who?
Same thing. Because I was just like, let me see what old me was about. But girl, I couldn't read it.
I can't go back.
I can't go back.
I think there are only certain people and like things I read about, but you already know what I'm talking about. That whole era, I can't go back to that.
I can't go back.
I can't. There's no need to or reason to anyways.
So I tried going back, did not work. Instead, I watched Love Island.
I just watched the first episode just now with my mom.
Okay, bro. How does Claudia think of it? Oh, bleep her name.
It's just like last season, like they're making out like this is everyone's preference. Some of the way the way that they make out
Very
is
disgusting.
crazy, especially because they're literally swapping spit with
That.
7 other people.
That's really scary. I wonder if they
Like,
do like tests
they
beforehand.
have to. I was actually thinking that too. I was like, there's no shot that they don't, because they also have them quarantined. It's not actual quarantine, but like, you know, they do keep them quarantined from each other
in like a hotel or some shit.
Yeah.
But like, it's scary out there. Who's your favorite so far, day one?
Shelly.
You're good. You're very good. It'll stick like that. I love Shelly Down.
I mean, I could tell. Like, she's like just chilling.
2 hours ago, he's like, "What are you gonna do at like?" Because I'm going over to Erica's to watch the Love Island episode. He's like, "Oh, like who's your favorite character?" I'm like, "Oh, it's not."
He
really...
watches?
No, I was like, it's not really characters. It's like reality TV. But I like Shelly, and he's like, "Oh, so why do you like her?" I'm like, "Well, she's black and bisexual, and she's a queen." And he's like, "Oh, so you just like her because she's emulating you? Are you a black bisexual queen?" I'm like, "Damn!" He clocked my shit so quickly, and I'm just like, "Do I look gay?"
He ain't no diva. He is a fucking diva.
He is.
Actually, I don't even know him, so.
He is like moving around like a diva. We'll see. I don't know how to transition into this one, honestly.
I don't know. I don't even know how, like, okay, we have 22 minutes. Yes. 22, 17.
Catch 22.
That's 39. Yes. And what? We have 10 other minutes, 49. Plus these 5 minutes, 54. I don't know. I think we could just cut it off here.
And that was Hotel California.
Up next. We're going on vacation. We have to stay at a hotel.
I wish we were staying in California.
Of hotels.
I should have gone to California with you. Dude, that week was my sibling and my mom's birthday.
I know.
And afterwards, after the birthdays have passed, I told them, or I told my mom, I was like, "Yeah, and Sabrina went to California and she invited me." She's like, "Why did you go?" I'm like, as if you were.
I wish them both a happy birthday on Zach's vlog.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do remember watching that. I was like, shout out. Really. But as if she did not make it a big deal that I missed her last birthday. But whatever. Next time we'll go. Next time we'll go to California. And we'll stay there.
At a hotel.
Oh. Hotel California by the Eagles.
And that was We'll Meet Again by Vera Lynn, sailors, soldiers, and airmen of Her Majesty's Forces, Roland Shaw, and his orchestra.
Damn. Wow. I didn't know that was that long. Wow. Well, we will meet again. BT
That's
Dubs.
True.
We will meet.
Oh my God. No, sorry. Keep going.
We will literally meet next Tuesday.
True. Guys, sorry. Wait, no! Why the fuck did the episode post yesterday? We're filming this on a Tuesday, by the way. The episode posted yesterday. I saw
that and I was like, wait, is it Tuesday? That like tripped me out real bad.
I was like, all right, what am I gonna watch on YouTube as I was like doing my hair? And I was like, what the fuck? Why is this out already? It's been fucking 15 hours. I was like, what the fuck? Why did it post at like 9 at night? What the hell's going on? That pissed me off so much.
No, I got a notification. I'm like, wait, it's Tuesday? And I had to look through my calendar. I was like, did I not change my time? I'm not really one for time.
No, I just have to fucking check that every single day, I guess.
That's
whatever.
Weird. But we will.
Whatever. This time, we will see you next Tuesday.
Ciao. Bye.